I have few of the top best ways you can make money in GTA 5 Online. And I say money, I'm talking about a lot of money. I made myself over $9 million plus in this video alone, 100% solo. And you can do the same exact thing if you follow all the steps I do. And trust me, you do not want to miss the second money method because that one made me a lot. With that being said, let's jump right into this. Now, the first money method I'm doing is right here on the map. This is Vincent. Everybody in GTA 5 Online can do this. Meaning if you're a new player in GTA Online, do these setups right here and bada boom, bada bing. You can go ahead and jump into this mission right here that pays you tremendously. Now I'm gonna be showing you how I do this 100% solo in the most easiest way possible. Look at this, I'm coming out of a box of chickens and I probably smell like egg farts, but that's a-okay. Now once I'm out and about, bada boom, bada bing, I'm gonna get Gator's Gat right here. Put a little suppress on this thing. Nobody's gonna hear us right here. Now, there's 3 NPCs in this little warehouse right here. I'm gonna take them out real quick. This looks easy because it is. So I took out the last NPC right here. I turned my double chin to the left. I took out this electrical box and this gate opened right here. I had to make sure to do this the right way. Right here, the pressure is building like holding in a fart, and you know you're gonna have to gamble on it eventually. And this guy right here, he's waiting for me. I'm becoming one with the wall right here. That eventually, once he starts walking, it's not gonna be a good day for this guy. I gotta say this. Look at this. Bada boom and bada bing. And I gotta do this real fast. Gotta take out these 2 NPCs and the guy to my left. Totally surprised he didn't see anything. Now there's a couple more NPCs down this little hallway. I'm gonna do this pretty fast. Tell you the truth, this is a little risky what I did right here. They can randomly just see the NPCs get night-nighted, like this guy right here, but the 2 NPCs in the background said, you know what? Something's going on behind us. I don't want to turn my fat neck around and see what's going on. Now I said, you know what, guys, hold on. I walked through this door right here. My fat forehead hit the door. This guy got startled. He hasn't seen something like this before. Took him out. Another NPC. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can take out this guy walking, but I said, you know what? I gotta go downstairs. There's something downstairs waiting for me. So I used my little card right there, and it's time to go downstairs. Now, I came downstairs. It's quiet in here. You can hear a silent fart. That's how quiet it is in this place. Took out this NPC right here, and this guy, I think he saw something there. Took out this last guy right here. Now, if you didn't notice right here, there's 4 stacks of cane right here. I'm gonna put them in my duffel bag right here. There's actually more cane here than the gosh darn karaoke heist, and yet we get less money for this Rockstar. I don't understand math. I can't count the 10, but I know it's right here. Something here isn't adding up, right? So I have to pick up all the cane right here. My secondary loot, it's almost full. It's almost full. After the last batch right here, time to go upstairs. Gotta stay alert. You just never know what's around the corner in life. Once I made it upstairs, I'm out of breath and I'm out of shape. Took out this guy here, bada boom, bada bing. And now it's time to get the rest of my secondary loot right here. I took out my Cluck and Bell card. I whipped that thing out. I put it into the wall. Guess what? They said, no, Dev, get yourself into the warehouse. Now right here, a couple NPCs. Not today, Jimmy. Now I gotta stay focused right here. I can mess up. Tell you the truth here, auto aim for me in this game doesn't work. It's not their fault. It's my fault. I'm uncoordinated. So right here, the back of the warehouse, the last 2 crates, I'll be honest with you, this has never let me down in life, besides other things. Meaning these last 2 crates in the warehouse, they're always going to have the secondary loot in there. I've done this heist more times I can count on my fat pudgy hands, and I tell you this, every time, they're always the secondary loot's always back here. And the thing I love about Rockstar, look at the texture of that chicken right there. That looks like chicken to me. And I'm a big fan of turkey, so it's time to get myself out of this situation. Deb, get yourself out of this warehouse. Well, not just yet right here. We're not out of the toll bowl just yet. The flushing's going on, but we're going to get this turd right out of there. This guy had a better day. Usually there's keys there. Today there's no keys. Hold up. We gotta watch out right here. Listen, a lot of things can happen right here, and we want to do this the right way. Once this guy stops walking with his Kankos, he's getting the steps in. We're not here to judge. We're gonna night-night him real quick, and I'm gonna make sure once he passes this guy, we can start throwing Kankos. It's not gonna be fast, but it's gonna be effective. Night-night to that guy right here. Now, once this guy keeps on walking, he's getting his last and final steps in. So great job right here. Once he turns the double chin, bada boom, bada bing. But wait, we're not out of the toll bowl just yet. This is a little turd that could right here. Once these NPCs start walking, they're all looking at each other. This place is very weird. Once this guy starts moving, I can't night-night right now, because if I do that, he's gonna see stuff, and then trust me right here, we've done this so far silent and sneaky, meaning if we actually get seen, the NPC's gonna keep on respawning. Took out this guy. 2 more right here. I gotta do this fast because my lucky turns around and sees me and I get scared. Took him out. Bada boom, bada bing. I've almost forgot about the keys. The keys are right here. Listen, you're gonna need yourself the keys. If you're doing this a silent sneaky way like yours truly is right here, yes, I did. Why not eat myself the keys? Well, actually, if you just want to go ahead, you can destroy the knob right here on the door. But if you do that, NPC is going to start respawning. And trust me, we don't want that. We want to do this most easiest way possible. Going to use my fat pudgy fingers to start onto the computer. So once I got that all situated, Dib, what is the plan now? Are you gonna get yourself out of this sticky situation that smells like crab? It will tell you this right here, this cool little device right here. Listen, it's gonna figure out what computer has the codes on it. And tell you the truth right here, if I want to walk around this place faster, I go in first person mode. Listen, I think I'm using all the brain cells today. Everything's fine and wild right here. And trust me, if you made it this far in the video, drop a like. I gotta know. Right here, the second computer's working good in the neighborhood. I'm trying to figure out what's the next one is over here to my right. It sure is. Look at this here. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, Dib, you can ask yourself, what does this little device right here do? It's gonna start throwing numbers at me right here. It's gonna be random numbers. 66, 04, 82. A great year. Now I gotta put these little numbers right here into this safe. Now I gotta remember them. That's the problem. But little did you know, I got hooked on phonics in my back pocket along with a 5-layer burrito. And I'll be honest with you, as a cat stuck in the 5th dimension right here, that sounds like something you want to have in your back pockets in a situation like this. And I tell you this right here, the pressure's building right here. I gotta hold in that fart, and trust me, when it's released, it's gonna be generational right here. Now I gotta get myself out of the situation that I found myself in. There's a couple ways to finish this heist right here. I'm gonna use the one that uses less brain cells the easiest way possible. Now once this gate opens right here, got myself 3 stars. How do they know I actually did something? That's the question. I always ask myself, how do they know I did something? Why do I got 3 stars? It's just many questions I have in life, and this is probably like the 3rd one. Now my Keiko's got some air. Watch out for this guy right here. Rockstar, what is that? Did you just see that? Rewind that. Rockstar, what was that? I think they tried sabotaging me. I'm just saying, I'm putting that one out there in the universe. This guy over here is dumpster diving. Sir, can you not read signs? No dumpster diving on the property right here. We're going to get some chicken nuggets. And right here, there's a couple more NPCs. I'm almost out of the toll ball. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm doing everything risky in this mission right here. I'm feeling very good. Talk about having that stomach ache and you let the fart rip and you feel really good. That's one of those best feelings in life right here. Bada boom, bada bing. See you later, alligator. Time to get myself in this garage right here because a nice, tremendous truck is waiting for me. Now, this cool truck right here, only thing I don't like about it because it's very slow. Not as slow as me. I've hooked on phonics in my back pocket. I'm doing tremendous things in life right here. I'm gonna take the gosh darn train tracks. Yes, yourself, Dib. Is there any trains today going? To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess this one and say no. But no, there's a guy over here. I'm not sure if this guy is a conductor of trains, but there's a gosh darn NPC. Wait, right over here. He sees me. He sees me, look at this right here. He starts throwing stuff at me. I'm like, sir, what are you doing right here? And he keeps on throwing stuff. Now, it's time to get myself out of this sticky situation. Gotta go back to Vincent's lockup. Now, notice right here, I'm taking the gosh darn train tracks because you could have paid me to take the highway in this mission. I got 3 stars. I didn't do anything besides get myself the secret recipe from Clark Campbell. Now, there's 2 tunnels I need to go through. The first tunnel right here, once I go through it, I'm not gonna lose the stars. But once I go to the second tunnel right here, I'm gonna lose the stars. I'm gonna chill right here. Now, when the timer's up, the turkey's done. I gotta get out of the gosh darn oven right here and put some gravy on it. I tell you this right here, we're gonna get out of here like a fart in the wind right here. Nobody's gonna hear us. They might smell us, but they're not gonna hear us. That's the best thing, right? Nobody's gonna know who did it. So I sat here for a couple of minutes. I'm not sure, probably a couple of seconds to tell you the truth. And eventually lots of fuzz. I went to the Big V's place. I said, Vincent, listen, I got the stuff for you. The cutscene plays. That means we're gonna get paid right here. I'm gonna skip the cutscene because it takes a long time in life. Mission passed. Can you believe it? We did this tremendously. $500,000. Now, if this is my first time doing this right here, I'll get myself $750,000 for doing this my first time. But wait, Dib, that's some good money right here. But you said you're going to make yourself millions in this video. Yes. Look at this right here. I'm going to show you the best money method in GTA 5 Online right now. I'm over here at my hangar. I have 49 crates right here. Made myself $52 million so far right here. When I source crates, I get myself usually medical supplies because it's easy to see for the eyes, you know. I'm going to source my last crate right here. I'm going to show how easy this is. I recommend grinding stuff out. We pick land. We're not going through the air. Now, since I do everything solo in this game right here, I got myself my cool jet right here. I recommend investing into this thing here. It's a couple of dollars I gotta say, but over here down the road there's like a little convention going on. They have like a truck. I need the truck that has the stuff in it. The reason why I got my jet for doing this right here, you can use a helicopter. It makes it go a lot faster since I'm doing this all by myself. Now right here, I'm destroying the truck. It will not destroy the product unless once you destroy the truck, then the product is out and about. You can destroy it that way. So now once the product is out and about, gotta get my nice little jet right here. Gotta hover and bada boom, bada bing. Gonna scoop up the last and final medical crate and bring it back to my hangar. I grinded this stuff out right here. You can do this with the friends if you want to. Me, I have no friends. I'll do this all by myself and eventually reach it back to the hangar. Now I'm gonna do sell right here in a public session. Yes, you said, why would you ever do such a thing? Right here, I have 28 people in this lobby. If you didn't know, past 25, you're gonna get yourself a little bit of a bonus, right? I'm talking about a tremendous bonus right here. Gonna go right here on my seat that smells like farts. Gonna get my fat pudgy fingers and start clicking away. I'm gonna show you how much money I have right here in my hangar. Look at this, we got 50 out of 50 right here. I'm gonna source a crate if I want to. We can't because it's fully full. I'm gonna sell this right here. Listen, look at this right here. Selling this for $2.8 million. I get myself a bonus as well. I'm going to sell this on land. If you do this in air, you're crazy. You always want to do land because you're going to get yourself one vehicle. Pro tip right here, if you have yourself the Higgins helicopter place right here, this spot right here, you're going to get yourself a little bit of a bonus as well when you do a hangar sell. Now, I got by far one of the most haggard missions you can for this sell right here. I got this haggard little like clown car. This car turns weird and it just drives weird. If you ever get this sell, you know, just pray for the best. You're actually going to be surprised how much money you make even when it's not double money and RP on this. Trust me, when it is double money and RP on this, or triple or quadruple, oof, ref, smack me across the face with a tuna fish. I'll be so hyped. To put salt in the fart right here, it's raining out. It makes this even harder for this clown car to drive. I started delivering all these packages right here in this absolute storm. It's crazy. My car is slipping and sliding like a gosh darn taco on ice. I'm actually surprised nobody messed with me at all. I'm like, wow, that's pretty good, right? So eventually I got out of the area right there, and guess how much money I got? $4.1 million. This is not double money and RP. This is the most money you can make right now in GTA 5 Online, 100% solo. But wait, the money doesn't stop here. The rain followed me in the KO Pinnacle Heights. It's actually kind of rare to get yourself the rain, but today I can tell you the truth. I didn't bring my raincoat for this right here. I don't know what's in the vault. I totally forgot. And the seasonness, I'm telling you this right here, I'm not a fan of cruises. The last time I was on a cruise, I felt so sick, and this is exactly how the seas were. Actually, something different. Why are you taking a boat to the island? Why don't you just drop in like Fortnite? I'll tell you the truth right here, I like myself this boat right here. You want to know why? It's an easy setup mission. I can actually park my gosh darn boat right here on land and make sure nobody steals it. Look at this VIP parking right here. Now those right here, there's a storm going on right now. You know, power may go out. I can turn it actually the power off if I want to. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to do that though right here. This guy's walking out and about over here. He's about to get night-nighted real soon. Eventually, he walks upon me. I said, sir, not today. So I took him out. I got to take out this camera to my left. It's getting a lot spooky on this island right here. It's getting very spooky. Took out the camera right here. Now, there's an NPC walking over here by this little Pizza Hut. I got to make sure to night-night him pretty darn quick. And most of the time, I miss this shot. I tell you this right here. With the environment elements against me, I took him out, and there's this camera right here. This camera can't see me. Now, I'm going to get myself the gosh darn disguise, but first off, there's some loot to my right here. I got to scoop up because, listen, we got to do this fast. We have a gosh darn time limit right here. I may have myself the cane right here. I can tell you this right here. I'm actually surprised I found it today in this gosh darn heist because most of the time, it's in the most random spots. There's a lot of NPCs, but today, I said, no what, Dib? We're going to put it right here for you. I'm like, no what? I'm liking this right here. It's very convenient for me. Now, once I scooped up all the cane, I got to change my disguise. You ask yourself, Dib, why do you do such a thing right here? Well, first off, I usually get myself to disguise because I want no pressure on these cankles right here. I do a lot of walking in these shoes right here. And I can tell you this right here, you don't want these shoes. They smell for some reason. So I'm going to panic right here, and I'm going to change my clothes as fast as possible. I'm not sure they're going to see me today, but hey, in the rain, they don't have good eyesight, to tell you the truth right here. But hey, got to find myself a vehicle or something to get myself into the compound right now. It's just a Dib. Where you going? It's raining outside. You don't have a coat on or anything. Well, first off, gotta get myself the dirt bike over here. If you don't know, the dirt bike, you do a wheelie, makes you go a lot faster. Trust me on this right here. And notice right here, my goal right now is to get myself to Elite Challenge. Let's see if I get it. Let's see if I get it. I'll get myself on this nice little dirt bike right here. Like I said before, gonna start doing a wheelie. It makes me go a lot faster. It is raining. I can actually hydroplane. If you don't know what that is, it's like a certain move Blastoise does. We don't want that, right? We don't want Blastoise causing problems right here. Now, right here, I wanted to test my free will. I had to always put my free will on a little test right here. I got off my bike to get it back on. Tell you the truth right here, my fat pudgy fingers clicked that. My free will's still working right now. I'm not sure how long I have left, but free will's still working. So after doing my free will test right there, I started doing a wheelie going fast as possible. I'm actually surprised I didn't crash or NPCs didn't notice me right here because most of the times they do for some apparent reason, Rockstar, right? So I came over here by this little hut. Yes, she said that, but what are you doing over here? Well, this guy, he's gonna cause a lot of problems. He can see through walls. He can see through the crevices. So I gotta take this guy out the right time right here. Make sure nobody sees me. Gotta become stealth. It's raining here. This guy doesn't have a jacket. I'm concerned about his health today. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, if you don't know me, I'm risking it right here. I'm a little fart that good. There's a car coming down the road right here. I'm risking this right here. This is very risky right here. But I recommend doing this right here. It's up to you, tell you the truth right here. This car is coming down the road right here. I said, sir, not today. I'm actually surprised auto aim worked for me. Look at this. There's a truck behind me. This is a truck I need, but first off, this camera has to go. Now, I've done a lot of things right there. Yes, you said, why are you doing such a thing? Well, the cane's in this gosh darn little hut right here. And NPCs somehow can see through the crevices, Rockstar. Is that the reason why you put these little crevices right here? They can see right through them, and trust me, they can see it. So that's why I had to play it safe. You know how many times I failed the heist because they saw me through the crevices? Trust me, it's one of those things right here. So right here, I'm scooping up the last and final, the secondary loot to get my loot bags fully full, because that's one of the things I gotta do to get myself the lead challenge. Now look at this. This is tremendous. Dib, you're doing good in the neighborhood, right? This guy to my right, if he sees me walking to this truck somehow, he knows who I am. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to pass by, because trust me, before I failed the heist that way too. Ask yourself, why are you getting yourself this nice truck? It's slow. I'm telling you, it's very slow right here. But this truck right here gets me to compound so darn easily, which I love, right? I want to drive safe right here. I don't want to lose any money. My luck, I crashed into a tree. I lost half my gosh darn net worth. So I came over here, honked on the horn, and I believe the lights turned off at this place here. Is the lights turned off? It's spooky, I'm telling you. You gotta watch out for these storms out there. Now the power's off, I think. I'm not sure, but it's dark, it's spooky outside, the water's wet. Do you think fish think water's wet? You ever think about that? It's one of those things that cross my mind like once every 3 years. So look at this right here. Actually, no, the lights are on. Look at this. I thought the lights were off, but look at this right here. This guy, can wait for this guy to move. He's standing there all day. The reason why I can't walk upon him right here, because his cone's supposed to be like red, Rockstar, but it's blue. He turned his double chin. His Kankos moving. Now it's time to move my Kankos right here. I'm going to run up these stairs right here. But wait. I don't want to night anybody in this place right here. I'm going to let this guy walk it down right here. And once he's down right there, I'm going to start running and chafe right by him, right? Look at that. Once my Kankos go through this door right here, I'm going to go right here in this secret little vault. You got to make sure to get the secret vault. I'm going to give myself $500,000, Rockstar. Can I actually? I never hit it. It's one of those things. Time to go downstairs now. But before anything, there's a fat fingerprint cloner right here. Gotta figure out who's eating all the cookies from the cookie jar. It's probably me. Time to go downstairs to the vault and see what I got myself today. Wouldn't you believe it? Another necklace. Let me know the last time you got yourself the pink diamond. I believe the gosh darn Blue Panther was a couple weeks ago. That was tremendous, right? But right here, listen, I got myself 5,000 necklaces so far. Ask yourself, Deb, how do you get yourself in this situation? Tell you the truth, I like myself a necklace. I gotta use a little breathing technique right here. Gotta go up, and then we gotta go down. Eventually, look at this. I got myself another necklace. It's my 9,000th one, tell you the truth. Now it's time to get myself off this spooky island. It's raining. There's ghouls, there's goblins, there's probably cats. There's a lot of things going on. I know it's right here. I can't blow my cover at all because I don't want to be seen, because if somebody sees me in this gosh darn heist, you can kiss these Kankos goodbye. See you later, alligator. Especially one of those things right here. Now watch out for this guy. This guy with the gosh darn little skull. This guy means business, I tell you. He's a juggernaut, and I don't want to mess with him. I don't want to mess with anything. I just want to get off this island the most easiest way possible. I'm going to do a little risky business right here. I'm going to start chafing. I tell you this right here. I was huffing and puffing, but the Kankos took the impact right here. I'm almost out of this gosh darn storm and off this island right here. Going through the front door because I'm polite. It's still spooky. It's still raining right here. Now I got to go through a gosh darn rainforest. No pun intended, right? So this guy over here chilling by this bike. Dude, it's wet outside. Why are you outside chilling in the rain like this? Took his bike the left side, not the right side. The right side, he's gonna notice you. Now it's time to get my bike through the jungle right here. I clicked the wrong button right here. It always happens. Tell you the truth, and every time that happens, I usually fly into a tree. Gotta remember, the elements against me right here. It's raining now right here. The economy's not in good shape. So listen, I tell you the truth right here. It's a lot of money to buy those gosh darn 5-layer burritos in my back pocket. Look at this right here. Gotta make sure to drop into the ocean the right way possible, because if I touch this water somehow, Rockstar, like no jokes, I would jump off my bike once the bike touches water and I lose money. Today, is that going to be the problem for me? I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not. But look at this right here. I'm going to jump off my bike right here, and most of the times I will lose money. And today, truth, I'm lucky I didn't lose a single dollar so far. I'm going to swim. I'm going to become that fish. Is water wet to a fish? It's still the question I'm asking myself. But eventually, I got these little fins right here. I made it back all the way to Los Santos. I got to admit, I'm a great swimmer. So let's see how much money I get myself in total. Let's see if I get myself the elite challenge. Got platinum all by myself. I don't know what that even does, to tell you the truth. I don't care if I even got gold. I got $1 million so far. Let's see if I get myself the elite challenge. So far, I got 100% of the cut. Nobody's taking any cuts here. Lead challenge, 11 minutes and 44 seconds took me to complete this heist. 0 little hackaroos, failed tremendous. And guess what? My secondary loot bag, 100% full. I'm going to get myself the additional $50,000 bonus for this gosh darn heist, giving me $1 million plus. You'll love to see. But wait, we're not done yet. So then I came over here to my agency. My agency is located right here. Franklin, the big F, he's going to give us something tremendous right here. We're not going to mess with Dr. Dre. Anybody mess with Dr. Dre is going to come over here and mess with these Kankos, I tell you right here. I love the Dr. Dre mission because you can get it done so darn fast. Like, I believe under 10 minutes if you're real stealth with it, right? There's a secret little way to get this done a lot faster. There's a question mark going over here. What's going on over there? Let's go figure out. And no jokes, you're going to figure out how to do this the most easiest way possible. And say, Deb, wow, this is tremendous. Right now, first off, I gotta get myself to the location over here by this little question mark. Now, usually I like having fun with this. I'm gonna pull out the good old rocket launcher. You ask yourself, Deb, what are you doing with your life right here? Well, first off, I want to see if the car gets that 90 right here. He's right there chilling. Let's see what happens right here. Guess what? His car's indestructible. He's like, Dib, I'm not over there. I'm over here. Listen, this guy's seeing things. Now it's time to throw Kankles with these NPCs, and trust me, there's like a lot of them. There's like over like a lot. That's no match for me. My gosh darn double chin right here. I'm gonna start throwing hands out here. Look at this right. This is tremendous, right? This is probably right here the best performance I've ever seen in my life in this game of me doing it right here. I didn't miss a single shot. I think auto aim is my friend down this game, right? Free aim, the worst ever. If I can't land a shot on auto aim, what do you think I can do in free aim? Absolutely nothing. This guy had better days, right? Now I gotta get myself over here to the gosh darn airport where I gotta throw a lot more hands. Now yours truly came to this gosh darn hangar well equipped. I got armor, I got snacks. I'm ready for anything they throw at me in life. Besides like shoelaces. You know what? It's one of those things out there. Watch out for these NPCs. Listen, guys, I had to show you the most easiest way to get this done. These people here, they don't care about us. We gotta take them out nice and good. Watch out for the gosh darn oil tankers to my left, because this is gonna get night-nighted if you get too close and personal to them. This guy just did the rock away right there. Sir, nice, tremendous. Watch out for these oil tankers. We gotta destroy them, because trust me, we gotta get this heist done. I don't know if it's a heist, right? We're gonna call this thing here Operation Save Dr. Dre CD Player. It needs more batteries. Watch out for these NPCs right here. They don't miss, I tell you. Now over here to my left, there's an oil tanker. There's a way to get this mission done so much faster than it's supposed to be done. To the point, maybe Rockstar will patch this. We gotta play this game for another year and a half, I think. So we gotta deal with it, right? Let's hope they don't patch this. Yes, what are you talking about? Look at this little oil tanker here. I'm gonna jump right here. First try, I got myself right here. You ask yourself, Dib, what is this right here? Look at this. I'm hopping like a gosh darn bunny. You gotta watch out for things over here. We're not supposed to do it this way, because you're gonna watch this right here. The fire is gonna turn on. I know where this guy's running and he disappears. Listen, I'm just saying, a lot of things are happening. A lot of NPCs. So make sure to take them out. So I'm gonna take you out. A fun little way to get this mission done a lot faster too. Look at this. We got Kanku View. We got Kanku View right here. This guy telling you his Kankos are not gonna like this right here. First guy I ever took out in life from a Kanko hit. I'm sad about hitting his Kankos. I'm like, you know what, Johnny, get up. What is that? What did you just see? What just happened right there? So I picked up Johnny because he's down like a clown Charlie Brown. I'm like, sir, listen, go outside, talk to Dr. Dre. Now I'm gonna play an Uber driver and bring Dr. Dre back to his gosh darn helicopter. I reached the destination. Not a single scratch on any of our Kankos right here. He said, you know what, Deb, you did good. You did good, kid. I'm like, thanks, guy. Thanks for that. He departs from me. He says, Deb, thanks for the CD player. I'm getting emotional just thinking about this. Mission pass. Get myself $1 million right there. Tremendous. Pretty darn easy. But wait, the money doesn't stop here. I woke up from a fever dream. I'm like, oh, $500,000 in my gosh darn bunker. I'm liking what I'm seeing, ref. Now for this part right here, I'm gonna invite only session because I'm doing a bunker cell. If you don't understand, a bunker cell is tremendous because you gotta watch out for these things here in a public session. People can destroy your product. Now my staff is always on manufacturing because listen, work needs to be done. I can get myself some supplies. Most of the times I just buy it because I have a lot of money. My gosh darn Kankos aren't going out there and grabbing this stuff here. I'm gonna sell this to Los Santos. My first time doing this mission. This is a mission you want to get yourself. Deb, what mission did you get yourself? The 2 trucks. Call me lucky. This is by far the best and easiest mission I can get myself when doing the bunker right here. The 2 trucks. Listen, it's wet outside, it's raining, it's like the theme of this video right here. It's a lot of spooky things going on. Gotta be extra careful, especially when it's raining. That's called foreshadowing. You're not gonna believe what happens to the second truck. Now I'm driving right here. I have a couple stars on me. You know what? I got this truck here. It's well equipped for these kind of situations right here. It's kind of hard to slow down a 16-wheeler, I gotta say. I reached the destination for the first truck. It's over here at the airport for me. I'm like, oh, this is tremendous because usually there's a helicopter sitting by, and look at this. There it is. Now I'm gonna use this helicopter right here to go back all the way to my bunker. Never talked about the second truck. Watch what happens to my second truck. I'll drive my second truck right here. I may or may not have been paying attention, and look at this right here. Bada boom, bada bang. I almost fell into the ocean. I tell people all the time, I have lost luggage into the ocean, and this is how. I started breathing. I'm like, stop. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get myself out of this situation right here? If this ever happens to you, don't worry about it. It's gonna spawn back on the road. I'm like, oh geez, Louise, it's a Febreze. I got saved right there. If that truck is going into the ocean, you better turn off your game as fast as possible, because the second that touches the ocean, guess what? However computer and game and stuff works, once the codes are right, you just lost yourself some luggage, and I can't back this truck up for anything. But eventually I got my gosh darn truck back on track right here, and I got myself to the airport. Let's see how much money I got myself. Now if I did this in a public session with over 25 people, I would get myself more money, but today $1 million plus, I'm liking what I'm seeing, ref. But wait, as you know, the money doesn't stop here. So I came over here to Mackenzie Airfield hangar. This is like the small hangar right here. There's a nice little mission you can do once you get all the setups done. Oscar Guzman Files again. It's a weird name for it. I know it's right here. I'm gonna do this on hard mode right here. Trust me, this is a good money maker. Not a lot of people out there like this one, but trust me, I like it. I'm like 95% sure this guy's smelling the fort. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to make a lot of money. Now look at this over here. I got myself some ammo. You know, Rockstar, for some apparent reason, you know, I got all this ammo, but they said, "No what, Dib? We got your own right here. You all settled." I'm like, all right, Gucci, great, good, wonderful. I'm gonna change my clothes over here. Why? I don't know. Does something, right? Now the outfit may look like I'm prepared, but to tell you the truth right here, my cankles are feeling good. The fat sweats aren't dripping yet, so I'm real prepared for this kind of situation I'm gonna find myself in. Now I didn't use my free will right here. I'm like, can I fly this thing? But this guy, you know, he has this cool little plane right here. I'm gonna jump on the board with this guy. I think this guy knows what he's doing, right? Now this big old plane in the sky. Listen, you know, I gotta get a couple hands thrown at this thing right here. We gotta make sure this thing lands eventually on the ground right here. The first person actually looks pretty cool on this, to be honest with you. Eventually the engine gives out. I gotta fix this, right? So I came here to save the day because that plane is gonna be mine. Actually, it's not gonna be mine. It's gonna be the guy Guzman, right? Is that his name? I'm not sure his name right here, but watch out. There's a lot of NPCs over here. Armor and snacks is, trust me, something I needed in this mission right here because there's a lot of NPCs. Watch out for the helicopters too. Look at this oil rig right in my way. Who put that there? That's why I recommend when doing this like little heist thing right here. You have the best weapons because you just never know. And trust me, there's a lot of NPCs gonna keep on spawning, especially doing this solo right here. Now it's time to click all the letters and numbers and hopefully pray I get this right. By playing this game for 40,000 years, you best believe I got it right. Got the gosh darn engine fixed. Look at this. Look at this right here. They're about to drop Tyrant or Nemesis or something's gonna come out of that gosh darn Umbrella Corporation. But look at this right here. We gotta fill the gosh darn plane back up because it's low on fuel. We gotta put these things in here. I gotta do real fast because NPCs are starting to close in. I eventually got it fixed. Can you believe this right here? Now we're going in the air and a whole bunch of NPCs on the ground. We gotta take them out right here. I'm actually surprised I actually got this the first time. You wouldn't believe it. Usually it takes me like 5 tries to do, but look right here. May I say I bought a boom, and look at this right here. I bought a bang. That's actually a first for me. That never happens. Next, I got a turd in the toilet right here. I gotta take care of this guy. This guy's out for some damage right here. Eventually, I took it out. Took a lot longer than expected. Now, Deb, what do you gotta do next? With the last and final thing here, we got a little choo-choo train going. Turn my double chin to the side right here, and I just started praying. I hit everything. Actually, tell you the truth right here, this plane's a little hard to maneuver sometimes because you gotta turn it a certain way. Questionnaire: have you crashed this plane yet? This mission, have you done it yet? I haven't yet to do it. The day is coming though. So I started taking out the luggage right here. You know me, didn't get it all right here. Somehow it just has to reload. I'm like, oh gosh darn it. But have no fear, the smelly fort is near. I took out the last and final part of the train. The time to go back to the gosh darn small little hangar and get myself some good old money for this mission right here. So let's see how much money I got for this right here. Mission pass. I'm getting myself $800,000 plus. Listen, I love to see it. You just love to see it. This is like the breakdown of all the stuff right here. This is pretty good, right? So I thought I came over here to my nightclub at $60,000 just sitting right here in my vault. I scooped that up and I came over here to my gosh darn PC to see, you know, what's $1 million. That's what's shown in there. Look at this. This is tremendous. I said, you know what? 25 plus people in this lobby, I'm going ahead and sell this right here. Just like the other sales, we want to do this in a public session to get ourselves more money because more money in our pocket is a lot better than less money. Am I right? That's just basic physics when you think about it. Now I got to go all the way up here. Over here, there's some guy waiting for me. This is an easy sell mission. This is the mission you want for this stuff here. So I came over to Sandy Shores. This guy, he stands out in the crowd. You can see this guy. He's a nice little gosh darn orange or yellow truck. I said, sir, here's the luggage. I'm going to leave the area because I don't want to get orbital strike. That wouldn't be good right now, right? So now it's time to call my oppressor and just fly away and make sure to get myself some good money from this sale right here. I didn't even know I had this stuff right here. I got myself $1.4 million. You just love to see this, ref. But wait, the money doesn't stop there. Well, doing all that right there, I got my nice little ass lab, parked it right here. Apparently, this spot here gives you the most easiest missions. It's like a hit or miss. I got myself $351,000 right there, ref. I'm selling this in a public session. You just love to see it. I got myself an easy sell mission by this nice little place right here. I hit this car, got 3 stars. I gotta lose these stars because I can't have these stars on these shoulders, that I can say. So I went to the tunnels right here, make sure nobody saw me. I went over here to this location, put into this truck right here. There's a lot of people in this lobby. There's really why we do this in a public sell because to get ourselves more money. A lot more money, I gotta say. So I delivered the goods right there, Dib. Dib, how much money did you get yourself? $520,000. That's tremendous. But if you're a new player in GTA 5 Online, you're just starting out, I recommend watching this video right here. It's gonna make you millions of dollars. I'll catch you on it.